Greetings and welcome to TeenStreet Global Kitchen.
This month, TeenStreeters around the world are praying for teens who live in the South American country of Uruguay.
Did you know that Uruguay is among the least evangelized countries in the world? Only about 5% of the population are Christ followers.
Uruguay also has the highest reported suicide rate in all the Latin American countries.
We love our brothers and sisters who live in Uruguay, which is why we want to pray for them and get to know more about them.
This month, we've contacted my good friend Mateo and asked him for an authentic Uruguayan recipe.
We even have some footage of Mateo and his wife Evelyn baking the recipe in their home.
Al mal tiempo, torta frita. Qué manera de arrancar la primavera. O el otoño. Hello, Will and Jess. See what we are doing here.
Torta frita.
So it's a rainy day, so we have to do torta frita. Now you will know. I will show you some videos of how Evelyn did it. Okay, just to know a little bit. There are different ways of doing it.
Different recipes as well.
Yeah, different recipes. You will see it. This is how does it look like. So good. So unhealthy and good.
So today we are going to try and make Mateo's recipe. And so after we have all learned it together, then we want you guys to make it too.
You can make it at home with a group of friends or with your net group. After you've tried it, send us a photo or video.
Yeah, we want to see your masterpieces, your mistakes, just whatever you guys come up with. And then once you send your photo or video, you will be entering to win some sweet TeenStreet merchandise. So, all right, guys, let's get started.
Yeah, it's tortas fritas.
Yeah. Okay, tortas fritas time. So apparently in Uruguay, they make these tortas fritas when it's a rainy day. So even if it's not raining wherever you are, maybe it is raining, it's not raining here, but we're still gonna make this little pick-me-up treat today.
Yeah.
You guys ready? All right,
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and go through. So we've got our little scale here and ready. Let's go ahead and start with the mixing bowl. Okay, combine the flour, salt, and baking powder. So go ahead and weigh the flour. There you go, Zoe. Here, I'll have you scoot over. So this is my good friend Zoe. She's weighing our flour for us. There we go. Okay, so now we can take it off the scale. And it's awesome in a lot of different countries, they weigh all of their ingredients as they go because flour isn't always perfectly the same. And then you get a more exact recipe. So salt, we have a teaspoon of salt. Go ahead and add that in. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then let's go ahead and give it a mix with your hand. We already washed our hands and we're gonna be kneading the dough. And so now it says that we're gonna go ahead and make a well into the center to pour the shortening and milk and butter into. So a well means just sort of taking it and pulling it to the sides. It's kind of like you're making a volcano. So you're making the center, so there's like a little well in the center, and then that's where you're gonna put the wet things into. So we've got our shortening here, and then our milk and our butter. I'm gonna grab the milk, but you can go ahead and mark out 2 tablespoons and get 2 tablespoons of the butter in there. Actually, you can go ahead and measure out. We need a cup or 230 milliliters of milk. So you can just do 2 of those. Yep.
2 of these.
Yeah. And my name is Jessie. I'm good friends with these guys and really enjoy cooking. So this is a fun little thing to do today. All of my training is not from Uruguay. I actually was trained in culinary skills in Italy, but that's okay. We're just multicultural today. All right, and so now what you're gonna do is, I'm gonna mix it together using our fingers until it is well blended and a dough begins to form. So right now we kind of just have this puddle in the middle and we've got our dry stuff on the outside. So now you're gonna take it and start just mixing in the center. You can go for it, Zoe.
Okay.
Yep, so you're gonna start mixing just in the center and kind of grab the butter. It's at room temperature, so then we can just sort of try and get it, and then you're gonna start mixing in the flour until it forms a dough. So just get all the flour into it. Just do it in nice big circles. Yep. Then you're just gonna keep on kneading it. And we might need to add a little bit more flour if it's too wet. All right. sprinkle flour onto a clean surface and begin kneading the dough. So this is where, once we can actually get it, we already cleaned this surface. We're gonna get our little floury area. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, it's looking good, Zoe. I think we're good, ready to go. So we're gonna take it and scoop it out onto this surface right here. So we've kind of got our little globs of butter and stuff in there. That's okay. So if we're starting kneading, I like to get my hands. Do you want to wash your hands, Zoe, and then you can go into the kneading next? But I'm going to show you guys a couple times how I like to knead dough. This is kind of what it looked like when they did it. So when I knead it, I just think of pushing it flat, and then you fold it up on top of itself. Flat, and then fold, and then you turn it. So flat, flat, and then turn.
Yeah.
See? And then you can kind of get those little globs of butter, and you can kind of do it to the side, but you're just continuously trying to knead it. You got that?
How many tortas fritas do you think we'll be making today?
The recipe says 8. All right, Zoe, welcome back, darling. Okay, so now it says to get the dough in about a 1/2 centimeter thickness, and then using a knife, divide it into 8 even squares. So,
Which knife would you like, Jessie?
oh, well, let's do this knife. That looks great. So we're patting it out. Here, actually, one of you guys can do this. So 1/2 centimeter, I think I said a centimeter earlier, 1/2 centimeter thick. So go ahead and pat that out a little bit, Zoe. Go ahead and try to get it kind of pretty thin. And then this is where we're gonna, after that, we're gonna roll each one into a little ball.
Sure, do you want to cut it?
Sure.
Okay. I'll just make it snow while you're doing it. This is the rain that we don't have outside. It's just like, it's snowing. Because it's Iowa, so it's cold. Nice. Those look yummy. Okay. And so now everybody grab one of these and start making it into a little ball. Just So, you wanna try that on your little dough ball?
Yes.
And then in Mateo, and what's Mateo's wife's name?
Evelyn.
Mateo and Evelyn, in their video, they had like little cuts in the center of theirs. So we've got some with a hole, some, we're gonna do another hole. This one has a belly button. How's that one coming, Judah?
That one's coming great.
Great.
It's the best one yet.
All right, so once our oil is hot, so in batches, we'll place the dough in the frying pan. We're gonna check our oil to see if it's hot. Since we don't have a thermometer, we're just gonna throw a little piece in and see if it starts sizzling. You can see it's starting to sizzle a little bit. We might want it a tiny bit hotter. You just don't wanna stick them in the oil before the oil is hot. Otherwise, they'll just soak in all the oil and then and they won't fry right away. So let's turn it up a little bit. Oh, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Wow. And do you guys know why you put the little hole in the middle?
Why?
Guess.
What?
Guess.
Oh, I thought you said yes.
Oh, yes.
Like a little mouth.
So that, well, the oil kind of comes up through. and
Yeah.
comes
And so
out.
then there's not like a doughy spot.
So I'm not doughy. Zoe.
Okay, here we go. Anyways. Yum. Ooh,
We should
wow.
probably check this one. It's
Yeah.
been for a while now.
Oh, looking good. Do you want to go ahead? We'll
I
put
think we
it
can place it down.
right here. Put it right in the bowl. There we
We
go.
finished our first one.
Oh my goodness. These are looking good, guys. And it says to eat them warm, too. So serve them when they're warm. And then we're going to liberally
Warm, not hot. Let it cool
sprinkle
down.
it with sugar. I'm going to get some more paper towels.
I'm probably gonna do too much. So, iodized less than I used.
Did you do sugar? Got a lot of sugar in there or what?
Maybe instead of pouring, people at home should, pinch.
You people at home. Everybody trying this. Oh, they look good. Here, we'll just dust them around. I love that it's like a part of the culture to make them on rainy days.
Yes,
That's pretty
very
cool.
cool.
Mhm. I say we try one.
Perfect. Here you go. Do we need to cut them?
I'm just gonna break mine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have it.
Serve it warm, it says. Oh yeah.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Nice job, guys.
They're so good. What did you say? Nice job. You too.
You're really good.
These are good. Highly recommend these guys. So our
And too much sugar is enough sugar.
our Uruguayan tortas fritas. Cheers. We want to see what you guys come up with. Thanks for tuning in.